Well, folks, this is sort of an unboxing video. I mentioned in my video what's in the Scoutmaster's bag, how that what I really needed was a good knife. So I finally got what I was looking for. I'm going to show them to you here. I'd kind of taken a big liking to this one particular knife here. Let me show you the sheath setup. Basically, this is the nylon sheath that comes with this Schrade. This is the SCH 52. I considered getting the 9, but the 52 looked better to me because it could do as a nice chopper. And here it is. And that's quite a knife. I tell you, it's like 1/4-inch thick steel. Yep, 1095. Thing came pretty close to razor sharp. You can see I've used it a little bit. You see a couple little marks on it, but it's been very durable. I have used it for some chopping and a few other things. It's sharp enough to shave with. Now, I did put a little piece of inner tube on this handle, which I didn't really need because these Schrades, this plastic rubber handle that they have, it has excellent grip, but this rubber may come in handy for things at times. Also, I've stuck a lanyard on here, which is great. I can take it and put it on here, and depending on what I want to do, I can tighten it up a little bit, and I can still grip it here for close work. I can hold it here. Meanwhile, it's very secured to my wrist in case something should happen. Or if you want to do some chopping, I can take it and grab it way down here. And this thing, I have used it for chopping. It definitely does it. I actually had to use it for some. Probably doesn't do as well as I thought, but does a pretty good job. But I really like this knife. Many years ago, I used to sell old timers, which are made by Schrades. They were always nice knives, had good success with them. By the way, this has a pommel here in the end of it. This is a knife I would recommend to anybody unless they were small and weak. But it's a very versatile knife. It's very durable. And actually you can because of this, this thing had won awards several years ago, the older model. They made a few changes to it, which I think are great. They took down some of this jimping because people said it was too rough on their hands. And another great thing that they did is they curved the handle more here, so that when you are doing any chopping, you've got a very good grip here. Wham, wham. Or, if you had to use it tactically in a fight, you'd want to keep that band on you, but you can hold it very well here. Or if you really don't want to hurt somebody, you just want to keep them at bay, this gives you a lot more reach. This thing's already over 13 inches long. Very good, solid knife. I'm very happy with it. Okay, and it's this thing, you, like the one guy says, you can do anything with a big knife, pretty much, that a small knife will do, but a small knife won't do anything that a big knife can do. So if I had to have gotten just one, this would have been it. But when I went to order it, since I had a couple extra dollars, I went ahead and got this, which I've mounted its sheath to this sheath. Give me a second to disconnect it. maybe. Yep, this is a Mora. I think it's the Bushcraft Black. Anyway, it's standard old Mora, with this plastic sheath. The knife itself. I used to see these all the time on the internet and used to think, I don't know, look how skinny that thing looks. Looks like a non-serrated steak knife to me. Is that thing going to hold up? Plus, this one isn't full tang, which of course this one is. The metal runs all the way through here, just one big piece of steel. It's made to be very sharp and strong, and with some nice handles on it. But like everybody says about these Moras, they actually are very comfortable. These come extremely sharp from the factory. I don't know if you can see scratches and stuff on here. I have put this to use too. I'm very pleased with it. In fact, I have a video where I actually grew a beard. After using this a lot, I went and sharpened it some more and actually shaved my beard off with this thing. You ever seen anybody do that? That's how they used to do it. But I tell you what, well, I actually have a video on it. Unfortunately, it's in 5 short clips. You can see a piece of it on YouTube. Or if you want to get in touch with me, I can actually show you some of it here. I also squared off this back edge here because it wasn't getting much of a spark. Now it gets a good spark. But I'll tell you what, like I said, I always thought that looks like an awfully flimsy knife. No, these are adequate. The price is right. It's a good knife. Now back to this sheath. These sheaths are nice. You can put it onto your belt without actually taking your pants off with this big Velcro strap here. You can run this around your belt and then just close it up. I have put it on and taken it off without removing my belt. Now, this thing comes with a little pouch on here. And inside it has a diamond sharpening stone, which I've yet to use. I have a bunch of other sharpening stones. And also what I put here on this side is I got my striker and my flint so that I can make fires. As you see, it has been used. And on this side, what I've put in here to keep my knives really razor sharp. This is part of an old broken fuse. I wish it was still whole. It's a lot easier when it's longer. But this is made out of ceramic. And wow, this really, even after you've used your fine stone, then you come back with this. And wow, does it ever leave a good edge. Okay, and of course I have this other lanyard, I guess you might call it, on here for tying it around my legs. It'll be more comfortable. But it's a great couple of knives here. I'm very pleased with the setup. I can carry both of them right there together like I had it, where this thing, after everything's in, I just take the Mora sheath and it just clips in right underneath this strap. And then everything else still goes back in. And by the way, this nylon sheath does have a plastic insert inside there for the large knife. And yeah, when I put it in, and I just take my lanyard so it doesn't get caught on anything as I'm going through the bush.